In my opinion, 35 millimeters is the most useful and fun focal length. I feel like 35 millimeters really just gets the job done. When you're doing events, you get nice and tight into the conversation and it looks like a very natural, wide-ish field of view. I have the Sirui Anamorphic 50 millimeter T2.9 lens. This lens is great. I use it a lot. I use it for some B-roll footage of products, and it's just fun to spice things up. And there's such a unique look with Anamorphic that just slapping some black bars on your footage cannot quite achieve. A while ago, I made a video on this lens. It wasn't the best video in the world, but I was kind of happy with the way the cinematic-esque part of it turned out. So if you haven't seen it, take a look. I'll see if I could link it here. Sirui had a special sale on for their lenses. I believe it was 25% off or up to 25% off. I saved around $500 on this lens, where the 50 millimeter costed me around 2,200 Canadian dollars with tax. This one just costed me around $1,700 or $1,600 with tax. I remember it was a $500 difference, and I'm holding this scary X-Acto knife in my hand. Anyway, all that to be said, I ordered the lens. I've been wanting the 35 for a long time. I can't justify filming a whole project with just a 50 millimeter, so I splurged. Once again, I gotta stop doing that. And I thought it'd be fun to do sort of a unboxing. I've been wanting the Saturn lenses for a while, but I already have the Venus lens, and so I might as well just complete the Venus lens set. I know there's a few more lenses to get, and I'll get them slowly, but yeah, here we go. I just think, in my opinion, 50 is great, and I use 50 for a lot of things, and it's awesome compression, but 35 really is just the focal length for me. And also, now I have two different focal lengths. Let's open this bad boy up. Accessories. So we got ourselves an accessories package here. I don't remember this coming with the other anamorphic lens, but perhaps it did. I know if you bought 3 of them, they would have given you a case, but I might just buy the case separately if I end up getting another one. 35 millimeter sticker. Does anyone want this? I'll throw it your way. And a service card. Very cool, very neat. Is that it? Not even a cloth? What the heck? That's all right. I have too many of those cloths anyway. Boom. And here we are, the 35 millimeter anamorphic lens. Let's do a size comparison. I like how it's a little smaller than the 50 mil. Actually, quite a bit smaller than the 50 mil. Now you might be wondering, well, hey, what's the difference between the 35 and the 50? How tight can the 50 really be in comparison to the 35? So I'll show you in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so there's a bit of a difference here. I didn't move the camera at all, so this is au natural. But yeah, you can definitely see there's an extra bit of width, and both lenses serve their purpose. The minimum focusing distance on this lens is 3 feet, which is quite far if you're used to being pretty close up to your subjects. You can get a close-up shot by using diopters, which I use in a few of these shots here. You'll notice it quite close up to my cat or this lens, and that is because I'm using diopters on the lens. You'll also notice that the edges on some of the shots are quite rounded or quite distorted, and that's natural out of the box and is accentuated with the diopters. And at least in DaVinci Resolve, you're able to correct some of these curves if you really want to, but I find it gives it a super unique characteristic that I quite enjoy. One thing that you're gonna notice about these lenses if you have one, or if you're planning on getting one, they are quite heavy and really well built. These are like some sort of metal encasing, but hey, you're getting an excellent build quality. The thing about anamorphic is that it really sets you apart from the competition. Not many people have anamorphic or are looking to get it or get into it. They just kind of like shoot and then put the black bars over top, and they're like, yeah, it's a cinematic look, whatever. But really just getting the real thing and de-squeezing it, and also shooting on Lumix, anamorphic's just better currently. Maybe other cameras will catch up, but if you shoot Lumix 6K open gate, you get a little more top and bottom, a sizable bit more. That is just so worth it for me, and for I'm sure a lot of other people when it comes to these lenses. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You're in luck, you got 2 videos this month, amazing. Thanks once again for watching. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.